In the story of Adam and Eve, one of the things you ask yourself is, well, what the hell's up with God and the snake? It's like, he's God after all. He made paradise. Why do you have to put a snake in there? And the answer might be, you can't make a walled garden without having a snake in it. It's just not possible. Like, there can't be everything, and then a little piece of everything that's completely walled off from the rest of the everything. That doesn't work. It comes in, inevitably. And well, that's why you can't overprotect your children, as far as I'm concerned. You can't make a safe space for your children because they're in the world. Even if they're in your house, it's still the world. And no matter what you do, it's still the world. You're not going to get rid of the things that come in. You're not going to get rid of the things under their bed or in the closet or lurking in the playground or lurking in you. And that's the relationship between the snake and Satan himself. That's the relationship. Is that there's a thing that lurks and comes in. You say, well, then you might ask yourself, what's the ultimate thing that lurks and comes in? So what's the ultimate disruptor? That's another way of thinking about it. And one way of thinking about it is that it's something as mundane as something we're afraid of physically. We're afraid of snakes, for example. It's something that mundane. You think, well, that's the source of disruption. That's the source of evil. It's like, well, wait a second. It's not a sophisticated enough way of looking at it. You might think it's not the snake, it's the place that snakes come from. And you get rid of the snake and you get rid of the place that snakes come from. But then you're still stuck with other people, let's say. And they have their own problems and troubles and their own potential for malevolence. So there's snakes that inhabit them, let's say, from a psychological perspective. And so then you protect yourself from all other people and you wall yourself off and you try to make a space where none of that can come to get you, and then you find out that you have exactly the same problem inside you. And so that's why that idea emerged. It was a psychologization of the idea of the intrinsic threat that lurks in bounded spaces. It's like, what's the threat? Well, maybe it's a predator. It's like, well, that's not good enough. Maybe it's other people, because they can be terrible predators, worse than any other sort of predator. Yeah, fair enough, so you protect yourself from other people. Not good enough. Not good enough. There's still a predator in your own heart. And it's really there. So well, how do you know it's really there? Because if you encounter it, it can damage you. It will damage you. That's how you know it's there. Well, that's what I was trying to figure out when I was reading about the camp guard, say, in Auschwitz. It's like, okay, well, there's the Auschwitz guard, and isn't he terrible? It's like, yeah, for sure. And didn't he come from a terrible culture? It's like, absolutely. And aren't I a lot like him? Absolutely.